What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to D&CGaming Legion. My name is Chris, and today's video we're talking about the future. Specifically, we're going to be talking about what still needs to be changed post DLC 10. Now, I know that there's a huge list of changes that Xenoverse 2 needs, both big and small. In this video, we're going to be focusing on the small. The reason why is because big things like a proper netcode or a better character creation system, those are things I don't expect to get until Xenoverse 3. But all the little things that I'm going to mention in this video are things that I expect us to get in Xenoverse 2. Things that we need to get for Xenoverse 2, like things that we should not have to wait until Xenoverse 3 to get. Because the more stuff that they get correctly right now with Xenoverse 2, the less stuff they have to worry about for Xenoverse 3. Like, you know what I mean? It'll save them work, right? So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So the very first thing on this list, and these are in no particular order by the way, is more presets / loadouts for your CAC. As it currently stands right now, you only have 7 presets for your CAC, and that is simply unacceptable. I mean, there is over 100 moves in this game, and with the recent updates, pretty much every move in the game is viable. Well, except for Spirit Blaster. So one of the most fun parts about Xenoverse, obviously, is making multiple presets and putting on all the different moves and trying out different combinations and stuff like that, right? But 7 presets is just simply not enough because all 7 of those are going to get filled up very quickly, right? Which means now you're going to have to keep manually switching moves in and out, which means you're going to have to exit the lobby, go back to the hub world, switch the moves, go back into the lobby, you know, and it's a pain in the ass, and it's unnecessary, right? Now, if you look at Goku, right, he has a total of 19 presets in the game. 19. Why can't we have 19 presets for our CACs? And if you look closely, it looks like there's a little bit of space over here where they could fit like a few more presets, maybe like 3 or 4 maybe. So you could potentially maybe have 22 in that whole row right there, right? So why can't we have that many, you know? And here's the thing. This is probably the easiest thing on this list for Dimps to actually add or change to the game because they've already done it. Plenty of characters have gotten added presets. Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Hit, Vegeta, Trunks. All those characters got new presets added with free updates. And on top of that, when they added the custom mentor update, every single mentor in the game got a new preset. So Bojack, Beerus, Whis, Zamasu, all those characters got new presets added to them. So clearly Dimps knows how to add new presets to the game. So Dimps, just do it! Do it! Now, speaking of changes to the game that Dimps pretty much already knows how to do, that brings us to our next point. Colorable clothing and accessories. Now, when they added the custom mentors to the game, they gave you the option to change the color of their clothing. All the custom mentors in this game have unique outfits. Beerus, Zamasu, Bojack, Android 16, all those characters have unique outfits. And you could change the color of the outfit on them, so why can't we do the same for our CACs? It's just stupid. I mean, for Christ's sake, they gave us a photo mode option, right? Where we can take photos of our characters. Well, wouldn't it be much better if I could make a unique color scheme while wearing a unique outfit on my character to really, like, you know, help him stand out among the crowd? Literally, if you could change the color of all the clothing in this game, as well as the accessories, everyone's character would look completely unique and different from one another, and that's a good thing. And if you don't think colors matter, well, I'm going to prove you wrong, they completely do. Take the Super Saiyan 4 outfit, for example. If you could change the wig and the fur color on the outfit to, like, say, the silvery, whitish color that Ultra Instinct is, then change your character's eye color to, like, that silvery, white color, then you equip data input, voila, you now have created a Super Saiyan 4 Ultra Instinct character. Isn't that pretty cool? And you see how you're able to make something really cool like that just by being able to change the color? That's how much colors matter. The fact that this is not in the game already is just mind-blowing. We should not have to wait for Xenoverse 3 for this. In fact, out of all the things that I want on this list, this is the one change they need to make, like, now. Like, come on. Modders have done this. It's not that difficult. Dimps, just get this one aspect right, please. I mean, like, seriously, this would save them a lot of trouble in other areas, too. Like you know how they have that stupid, like, Tapion outfit on, like, they've had in tournaments where it's like they have a red Tapion outfit, a blue Tapion outfit? That's so stupid and a waste of time. You know, if they just made the Tapion outfit colorable, like, that would be so much better for everybody. Come on, Dimps, get this right now, not later. Okay, moving on to the next little change. This one is actually more of a personal little pet peeve of mine, but I'm sure that many people also would agree with me on this one. So, can we please have an option to mute Xeno on the Tournament of Power stage? Like, my goodness, he just doesn't stop talking. See, I love this stage, but I almost never want to play on it just because every time you play on it, you gotta hear Xeno constantly talking over and over again. It's the same dialogue, it never ends, it just goes on and on and on.
Wow! It isn't over yet! It isn't over yet! It isn't over yet! There! Wow! It isn't over yet! It isn't over yet! It isn't over yet! It isn't over yet!
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Now look, I get what they were going for. They were trying to make it feel like you're part of the Tournament of Power. That's cool, but it got really boring after the first 5 seconds. Like, because the dialogue, it repeats over and over again every single match. So please, give me an option to mute this guy. I can't stand listening to this idiot, alright? I mean, did you know someone actually went out of their way and made a mod on the PC version of the game just to mute him? Just because that's how bad and annoying he is? So please, Dimps, just give me an option to mute him, please. Now, speaking of audio options, why is there not a random music selection option? Xenoverse 2 has a pretty underrated soundtrack, in my opinion, right? But why are we only allowed to pick one battle music at a time? And every time we want to change it, we have to back out of the lobby, go back to the hub world, and change it in our options. Why can't we just have a random selection option so we hear random music all the time? Dragon Ball FighterZ has that option, and so does the old Budokai games, as well as Raging Blast, and pretty much every other game. So why doesn't Xenoverse 2 have this as well? Come on, Dimps, this is an easy one. Alright, so these next few points have to do with player match lobby options. So the more options that you give your players, the more fun they can have playing your game. Take a game like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Look at the amount of options this game gives you. You could turn items on or off. You could turn specific items on or off. You could adjust the frequency of how often these items spawn. You could also turn the focus meter on or off. And of course, there's many more options beyond what I just listed. Now, all of these options give players the freedom to create their own lobbies so they can play the game exactly how they want to play. Everybody wins. This also saves Nintendo a lot of trouble when it comes to balancing things, because Nintendo doesn't have to worry about balancing a particular item, that's like say over too overpowered or something, because the players simply have the option to turn the item off. So the question is, why can't Xenoverse 2 do the same thing? Now look, I'm not saying Xenoverse 2 needs to have as many options as Super Smash Bros. Ultimate does, but they need a lot more. For example, why is there not an option to disable limit bursts? Why is there not an option to disable Super Souls? Why is there not an option to disable CACs so you can only play as cast characters? And vice versa, why is there not an option to disable cast characters so you can only play as your CACs? All of these options would make PvP significantly better. Take the limit bursts and Super Souls, for example. Some people like both these. Some people hate both of them. Some people like Super Souls, but they hate limit bursts, right? Well, if you give players the option to individually disable and enable them, that everybody wins, you know? Everybody's happy. And this would save Dimps a lot of work when it comes to balancing things, right? They wouldn't have to worry about nerfing limit bursts anymore if players simply had the option to turn them off. Same thing with Super Souls. They wouldn't have to worry about players using broken Super Souls that are overpowered if they had the option to turn them off. Then they could make all the Super Souls in the game and Limit Bursts as powerful as they want them to be, and that would in turn make playing parallel quests and extra missions a lot more fun. It would also help out a lot for the new 2v4 raid mode. That would give like the 4 players much more of a playing field advantage, because if they have some stronger Super Souls and Limit Bursts, right? So it works out in everyone's favor if they give us options. And the same thing with the option to disable CACs. Some people just want to fight cast characters. And you know what would be even cool is what if they gave us specific cast character options? Like what if there was an option where you could only play as GT characters, only Saiyan characters, only villain characters, you know, like stuff like that. And here's the thing, Dimps have technically already done this. Whenever Dimps have hosted like say a tournament event, sometimes they've had specific like character options where you could only play as, you know, CACs or only play as Saiyan characters. You know, like one time they had a Ginyu Force selection option where you could only play as the Ginyu Force members and no one else. So clearly, Dimps knows how to implement this, so why can't they also give us the players, the option to do this as well? Alright, since I don't want this video to be too long, these next few points I'm going to blow through really quickly because they're all self-explanatory. You ready? Let's go. Hits outfit. Why is it not in the game? We've been asking for it since day one. Where is it? Vegeta's Android Saga outfit. It's his most iconic outfit in the game. Why can't we get it for our CACs? Come on, Dimps. Wigs' hairstyles. Why are the wigs not available as hairstyles? That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you have them already in the game on our characters. The model is there. Add them as hairstyles so we can have much more variety in our characters. Bardock's headband as an accessory. Where is it? We've wanted it. Come on, Dimps. Do it. Do it. And that about covers it all, folks. Those are all the changes that I feel like Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 still needs to get before Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 happens. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with what I said? Disagree? What changes do you feel like Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 still needs before Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 happens? Leave your comments down below, but remember, make sure to keep it, you know, small and simple little things, kind of like what I did in the video, right? And thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button down below, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell icon for notifications. And until next time, this is Chris from D&CGaming Legions signing off.